What's going on, Washington Commanders Nation? I got my boy Troy with me today. The Commanders got another victory today, 19-13 in dramatic fashion versus the Atlanta Falcons at home today in disgusting weather. It was rainy, it was ugly outside, and it was a battle of two armless quarterbacks doing their best in the rain. You watched the game today?
I watched.
Hey,
Only because I bet on it.
Hey, my man, the most fair weather fan. He will not fucking rep us unless we win a game, bro. You gonna be a fan again, bro?
Hey, if we go back to the Redskins,
it's not going back to the Redskins, bro. Why does the name matter that much to you, bro?
God, who the fuck is a Commander?
I don't know what a command. This shit sucks, but I mean, it's who we are now, bro. It's who we are now, bro.
They be disrespecting too much, bro. Especially with today.
Hey, we won today.
The Sean Taylor shit.
No. That's we can start there. First of all, first and foremost, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So far, we got 34. Make sure y'all smash that like button. If you were at the game today was Sean Taylor's Memorial Day, where they unveiled a statue to honor the legacy and the life of Sean Taylor, and they unveiled it at 11:45 before the game. When I saw that shit, I was like, nah, they can't be for real, bro.
Man had on Adidas, Nike.
That shit looks like, all respect to the Sean Taylor the Taylor family, his daughter, all them. Bro, they got a mannequin from like Dick's or Foot Locker and put a Sean Taylor uniform. Like, he didn't even have arms, bro. It was like strings.
Somebody said that they're going to do it when they get a new stadium.
Maybe that's the case. And maybe there was a nice little 21 thing that they had near the concourse of the party pavilion at the stadium. But if that's the statue, that's not a statue, first of all. The fucking helmet had no face in it. The helmet had no face in it. It was a mannequin. The mannequin didn't have arms.
You can literally change the jersey, bro.
Yeah, but that's...
It could be a statue for anybody.
That shit was fucking terrible.
Bad.
Hey, they did them dirty. But hey, today was a good day though. We made sure we won on Sean Taylor Day. Shout out to Big Bird for the 199 Super. Ron's plan. I got hope. Hey, right now, Ron's plan, it's starting to make a little bit more sense. There are still some things that concerned me, but we won another game. That's 3 in a row. That's 6 out of our last 7. And if the Raiders finish off the Seahawks, we're currently sitting in the 7th spot in the NFC. We might be on a playoff run right now. But hey, man, you watched most of the game today?
I watched the whole game.
You watched the whole game. What were your thoughts when you watched the game today?
Heinicke was shitty.
Don't say that too loud, son. Because I get to it every week, bro. Like,
should have won that game by 2 touchdowns.
Like, the only reason the Falcons were in the game was because of Taylor Heinicke.
Yeah,
like, yo,
it was kind of making me mad.
He got lucky that one pick came back, but yo, the picks were crazy because just like the one he threw versus the Vikings, like, dudes was open on the interception. There was 2 crossing routes going opposite ways. Both players were open, threw that joint straight to the Falcons player.
He already knows who he wants to throw it to.
Yeah, it's very premeditated, but yeah, man, we don't have room for fair weather. Hell to the Washington Commanders, left hand up. Yeah, hey, we out here, man. We out here. It was lit today. It was a good crowd. The energy was crazy. I'm going to post a vlog tomorrow. Y'all going to see our section hype, and you're going to see me losing my mind because I was being negative Rio the whole fourth quarter. Oh, they're going to fuck around and lose. They're going to lose. They're going to win. If Kendall Fuller caught that pick at the end, the stadium went nuts, bro. That definitely wasn't a statue.
He saved Heinicke's job.
Yeah, he did for the time being. And then they asked Ron after the game what he thought of Taylor's performance. He was like, it was a Taylor performance.
Oh, he did?
He said, I mean, it was Taylor. It was a Taylor performance.
He dissed him on the low.
Hey, yo, that joint, they definitely pulled one of the mannequins out the Commander store and put a Sean Taylor jersey on it. Dan Snyder, man, we don't do things right here, man. We just don't do things right at all here. But hey, man, my fantasy team won. The Commanders won today, so it's all good vibes for right now. I guess we could start talking about game balls and stuff. For one, Jack Del Rio has this defense playing on another level right now. Daron Payne is balling out of his mind. He needs a contract extension. We got to keep these guys together. Sweat is balling. Allen's balling. The defense is saving the offense right now because the offense is still anemic. We can't score 20 points to save our life. And in a game where we should have scored 20 points, Joey Slye misses a fucking extra point. And watching Washington play over the years, as soon as he missed that extra point, I was just sitting there like, this is going to fuck us. This is going to be what fucks us at the end of the game. And then lo and behold, these motherfuckers on the 5-yard line about to score a game-winning touchdown, and we've got to lose 20-19.
I already knew the game was going to be hard once he missed the field goal.
Oh, man. It's the same shit. Like,
the Redskins make it hard for no reason.
Hell yeah. Who?
The Redskins.
The Redskins. Who them?
Yeah.
Who them?
You want to put my jersey on?
Hey, man, we the Commanders, bro. We the Commanders, man. Like my man Doug Williams said, we the Commanders, bro.
Commanders.
The Commander. Hey, Charles, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hate that we have to win like this. As long as we win, I'm cool with it, but I hate that we have to win in this fashion all the time. Like, can we just take care of an opponent? Like, even the Houston game last week, we should have beat them like 44-10 last week, but we ended up beating them like 23-10. But let me see what else we got down here in the chat. Hey, appreciate you for the $4.99 super. This 7-5 feels a lot different than 2018 6-4. We're trending up. I don't remember the last time we had multiple winning streaks in the season. Hell yeah, I was telling y'all the other day that we always go on the Mickey Mouse win streak, like a little win streak that feels good in the moment but lacks substance, and it never leads to anything. We've been on 2 of them now. We went on a little 4-game win streak. Now we on a 3-game win streak, and for the first time since 2008, that is 14 years ago. I was fucking 17 years old the last time this happened. We have 7 wins before December. That's the last time we've had 7 wins before December. Bro, we've never been good before December. Like,
so it's late runs.
Oh yeah, like RG3 2012, we were 3-6 and we won 7 in a row and went to the playoff. We've never just progressively won throughout the season. It's always win 5 in a row, win 7 in a row, win 6 in a row. Like, hey, it's always some bullshit Mickey Mouse thing. Appreciate you for the super, by the way. But yeah, man, it feels good. But just to let y'all know, the opponents are going to be better for the duration of the season. Next week, we have the New York Giants, divisional opponent that we know, very disciplined, very well coached. Taylor Heinicke is going to have to play actual quarterback versus the Giants. We got the Giants twice in a 3-week span. We got the Giants at MetLife next week. We got a bye week, and then the Giants come to FedEx Field after that. So we got the Giants twice. We're only preparing for one team for the next 3 weeks, so they got to show me something. They have great defense, and they're very disciplined. They will force turnovers. So Heinicke cannot be on this Heinicke shit when it comes to these next few games. Then after the Giants twice, we got the San Francisco 49ers, a team that I think can win the NFC because they're the team with the most playoff experience out of what's left in the NFC.
Like, you have to win it all? Huh? You have to win the rest of the games?
No. Like, I think 9 or 10 wins gets us in the playoffs. We have 5 games left. We got the Giants, 49ers, Watson's Browns, and then the Cowboys to finish the season.
Watson Browns might be shaky.
He might come out rusty a little bit, or he might come out balling, bro. Like, Mans ain't played in a couple years, but what we've seen, what he's capable of is a fucking baller. He plays his first game next week versus old team because, you know, the NFL had to fucking draw it up like that. He's going back to Houston. He's probably going to have a massage therapist on deck as soon as he touches down in Houston. He gonna have all this joy.
I'm sure he has a lot of rules though.
Hell yeah, a whole bunch, bro. They probably gonna have a full security detail following him around the city of Houston. Somebody left that mannequin's left hand. Homeboy looked like Pop Smoke. How they said my nigga Troy looked like Pop Smoke. They ain't like Pop Smoke.
Yeah, everything.
Josh Jacobs just ran a 70-yard touchdown to put the Commanders are currently in the wild card picture. And for the first time in forever, a whole division right now is in the playoff. The whole NFC East is currently in the playoff picture. The Eagles are the 1 seed. The Cowboys are the 5th seed. The Giants are the 6th seed, and we're the 7th seed. We could be the first division in the history of football to send 4 teams to the playoffs this year.
But never happened?
This has never happened because it couldn't happen before when there was a 6-team playoff format. Now that they added the 7th team, it's possible. And it hasn't happened yet. And everybody in the division has 7+ wins, which is crazy. But you know what I'm saying? If we take care of business versus the Giants, we could jump them, man. But shout out to Josh Jacobs, man. The Raiders, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. They shouldn't be as bad as they. It's a weird NFL season. It almost feels like anything can happen this year. There's a lot of random shit. There's a lot of bad teams that shouldn't be bad.
And the Seahawks lost.
Russell will, hell yeah. The Seahawks lost to the Raiders, and fucking like Geno Smith was a good story. Like they were doing good most of the year, but at some point it was gonna fizzle out because a backup quarterback. Like I try to tell our fans, a backup quarterback is a backup quarterback. They can have a good month. They can have a good month and a half, bro. At some point, they're going to show why they're not a starting quarterback. And yes, Geno's having a good season. Let's not get it twisted and think Geno Smith's going to be the long-term answer in Seattle like we do here with Taylor Heinicke. But let's get to the man of the hour, though. This jersey I have on, Ken Folk, my namesake, Brian Robinson Jr. had his first 100-yard game in the NFL today. Mini Men himself. My man went for about 5.8 yards a carry, 116 yards on 18 carries, balled the fuck out, put the offense on his back today, balled out. They can't tackle him. He looks like he finally has his burst back. I gave him the benefit of the doubt his first few weeks, even though I pointed out that he lacked burst and explosion for a while. I mean, the man got shot in his lower extremity, so he had to work his way back to it. Hey, shout out to my boy CPJ. What's good, family? Shout out for the Super $9.99, my guy. We got another one, 7-5, 2 games over 500. I'm not used to us having 7 wins before the month of December, so I'm basking in it right now. But we're gonna get to the bad in a second. Will said, thank goodness Del Rio made a change to a 5-man front. They were doubling Payne and Allen. That's why they were running the ball so well. Hey, man, our defense balls out, and our defense is making adjustments now. The first couple drives of the game, Atlanta was kind of moving the ball at will, but as the game progressed, we started to put a halt to it. The only thing they got going is when Mariota got on the move because, quarterbacks that can scramble, quarterbacks with legs always give us trouble, but they kept this team to 13 points. They kept this team to 1 offensive touchdown. They've given up 23 points over the last couple of weeks. They kept the Eagles under 20. They kept the Eagles almost under 20 points. This defense is balling out of its mind right now, and that's why the team is playing the way it's playing right now. I know everybody likes to give all the credit to Taylor Heinicke, like as if he's making the defense and the run game and everything play good. Give some respect to Jack Del Rio and the defense because them boys are playing out of their mind right now, and this looks like a freaking playoff team. Wentz is a better quarterback by far. Heinicke is loved by his teammates and knows the offense. See, the thing is, okay, I don't really have a preference. I just want to see whoever's playing play good. But Heinicke is beloved by the teammates. He has that underdog story going. My thing is, he knows the offense, but they put training wheels on him. Heinicke has been with Scott Turner in Minnesota, in Carolina, and in Washington. He has 4+ years of experience in the offense, but he still sees half the field. He still makes rookie mistakes, and he still makes some very head-scratching decisions. Like Terry McLaurin, bless his heart, that man is open 90% of the game. Terry should have had over 100 yards and a touchdown today, but he was missed on a few throws, including one of them being an interception, and one of the plays that gave Atlanta the chance to have they gave them a chance to get back and possibly win the game at the end where he hits Gibson on like a dump off route. Terry was wide open on a dig route in the middle of the field. But I'm not gonna sit here. I know how y'all get. I'm not gonna sit here and bash Heinicke, even though he did not play good today. He did not play good football today, but it's all good. We all over here now. We here, man. The Raiders beat the Seahawks. We in the playoff picture, man, from 1-4 to the 7th seed, and we could jump the Giants for the 6th seed next week if we beat them in MetLife. We know how Daniel Jones turns up and looks like Lamar Jackson / Mahomes every time the Giants play us, but we got to do it. He's going to get it down to chill out. Now, listen. It's okay, man. We got to be objective, Eddie. I know you're Taylor Heinicke's biggest fan. Hey, MAGA Jack doing work right now, bro. I don't know if it's that Trump's running for office again that got him going, but he got this defense going crazy right now, man. Hey, all respect to him. He's our best coach on our coaching staff right now. And before the season started, I would have thought that would have been a very blasphemous thing to say. What's going on, Mike? Left hand up. Yes, sir. We in the playoffs for the time being. Let's keep adding on to it, man. We're gonna get closer and closer to my previous win prediction because I delusionally predicted us to win 11 games this year before the season started. Then, like, after 6 weeks, I was like, nah, this team suck. We winning 6 games. But
I would have been right.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We might get closer to that 11, you know? 3 wins gets us to 10-7. We're 7-5, 5 games left. We go 3-2. We get to 10-7. We're guaranteed a playoff spot in the NFC. And my route to get to 3-7, I mean to 3-2 in our last 5 is we need to split with the Giants. We need to beat Dallas, and we need to beat Cleveland. I don't know why. I just don't think we're going to beat San Francisco. I think they're very beatable. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is like the rich man's version of Taylor Heinicke. He's the rich man's starting version of Taylor Heinicke, but he makes more plays than him. But that game scares me. Like, I feel like we can't beat San Francisco, but
it's possible.
It's very possible.
They play a close game.
Yeah, every week is a close game, but that's the game that I have circled that I just feel like I know we're gonna lose. I don't know. Who knows? Because we got momentum on our side right now, but we got to beat Massage Man and the Browns. We got to beat Dallas to close the year, and we got to get 1 versus New York. If we sweep New York, we're Gucci. If we win our next 2 games and sweep the Giants, we're in the playoffs. Like, you can book it. You can book it and start planning your trip to go to Philly, Dallas, or Minnesota, because if we win our next 2 games, we're going to make the playoff. We got 160 in the chat right now. Make sure y'all smash that like button. If you're not subbed to the channel, sub the channel, because you know we keep it real, we keep it raw, we keep it unfiltered, and we have a good time over here. Giants are tough. They're going to be a good game. Hell yeah. I think we match up very well. Like, we have 2 quarterbacks that the coaches try to not put too much on them. We have good running game. Saquon is back in rare form. Our run game is our 2-headed monster with Gibson and Robinson. They're doing work. You know, Gibson's not putting the ball on the ground. I'm going to knock on wood after I say that because, you know, I don't want to jinx it. What up, Will? What up, Will? This nigga overly comment on every stream. Ain't talking about Eddie because Eddie be on here. Eddie be on defending Heinicke with his whole heart. My nigga Eddie Clayton be delivering Heinicke with his whole heart, bro. Heinicke, that's his family, bro. We got to gear up. Hell yeah, man. But we got some good teams coming. We got some good teams coming up on the schedule. So we can't play the same style of football and expect the same result every week. Russell Wist. Well, I don't know what that means, but Russell Wilson sucks this year. Russell Wilson still. He did? He got screamed on?
They have it as a little GIF on Twitter. His defensive teammate came off the field and yelled at him.
That's crazy. He started the whole year for the Broncos. Carson Wentz hasn't played in 7 weeks, and Carson still got more touchdowns than this man. Yes. Carson has 10 touchdowns, and Russell Wilson had 7 going into the day.
Something going on in this relationship.
I don't know what it is. He's cooked. Like, he wasn't washed last year. I don't know where this shit came from.
Coaching, I guess.
Oh, Nathaniel Hackett sucks. Nathaniel Hackett definitely sucks, but God, they have weapons. They have a run game. They have a defense. Like, I don't understand. Geno definitely didn't give up 40 points. Yeah, I know that Seattle defense, but just Taylor Heinicke looked like it's going to run out. I got a feeling. I mean, just like all good things when it comes to backup quarterbacks. Need one of those big Brian Robinson Commanders. Yo, is that hat real or is that a digital effect?
His friend has a line with that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That shit looks ridiculous, bro. That shit's
it's a good marketing scheme to wear it after.
You don't got enough head for that joint. Like, I got a big ass head, so that joint will work for me. The hair. Oh, you got the hair, true shit. That shit is huge. That shit looks ridiculous, yo. Appreciate you, Door Gunner, for the $2 super. Russell Wilson sucks. Oh my God, can y'all imagine? Because I know I was begging for Russell Wilson in the offseason. Y'all imagine giving $250 million to Russ and he had 7 touchdowns through 12 weeks.
It would have been a sad story. He did better here, though.
Possible.
If Taylor Heinicke could do well, he could do well.
True. And yeah.
Broncos' offense kind of been shaky.
It's crazy. He has weapons. He has a line. He has backs. He has a defense. It just their coach sucks. But God damn, like, what happened to Russell Wilson? It's almost like every quarterback that was on the move this offseason, they're struggling this year. Everybody's doing bad. Baker was absolutely shit with Carolina. He's fucking backing up an XFL quarterback named PJ Walker. freaking Sam Darnold doesn't belong in the league anymore. Yo, Zach Wilson gets put on the bench, and Mike White comes in today and
Is that
goes,
the one that's winning all the games for the Jets?
bruh. Mike White came in and went 22 for 28 for 315 and 3 tutties. Zach Wilson ain't dreamed of a game like that. Yeah, he's done. He's cooked, bruh.
But he's had multiple wins.
Who?
The second quarterback.
Mike White. Yeah, he got hurt last time he was doing it. We don't think Heinicke's our franchise quarterback. We're just riding the hot hand. See, that's the way to think about it. But there are people that really like. I promise you, Eddie Clayton thinks that we should give Heinicke an extension, and he's our future and stuff like that. Defo reminds me of somebody. He ain't showed me enough to say that name yet. Defo looked like Lil B, the bass guy, bro. But Derek Forrest is nice, bro. That defense is Payne. Yes, Deron Payne should definitely pay him. Give him and Allen all the monies. When Sweat comes up, he got to get the monies too. And this defense is going crazy without the guy that's supposed to be the best guy on the defense yet. Chase Young didn't play today because he had the flu. You know, they said it wasn't knee related, but
too early.
Word on the street from what someone told me at the stadium today. Chase was at Rose Bar Friday.
Oh, was he?
And he was at Rose Bar Friday. He got the flu Sunday. I wonder where that shit came from. I bet we have a source that can confirm or deny that.
I'll confirm it.
We know somebody that could definitely confirm that. But yeah, man. Gus said, do you think someone hires Del Rio as a head coach this offseason? He basically led 3 different teams to the playoffs if you count his interim role. No, I doubt it. I think the whole crew will be back here next year, and we'll probably be under new ownership. It'll be their trial year under new ownership to prove to them that they're the guys long term here, and hopefully coming off a playoff year, they'll have that. Why isn't Heinicke running? It's a great question. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to make an emphasis of him staying in the pocket, but that's not his game. He can't pass from the pocket. He's little as shit. He can barely see over the line, and it's clear he's not seeing defenders when he stands in the pocket, because on that interception, there was nothing but white in front of him. There was 4 Falcons players, and there were 2 players in black running out routes that were wide open where he should have went with the ball. He threw that joint a mountain of white. But that's a great question. He's not running the ball. He definitely needs to get to it. Seattle lost. Yes, sir. We in there right now. What up, Sheen? They needed Captain Insano in the game to help with the double team. Will said that hat B-Rob had on belonged to Pedro Taterhead. As Scott Turner, he's not calling bad games right now. The execution needs to be better. What's going on, Will? But the execution needs to be better, and the quarterback needs to. Yeah, Wentz wasn't finding. We're not talking about Wentz right now, John. We're not talking about Wentz right now. He wasn't finding him, but Terry was open all day. I was there. I watched the game 10 rows back. Me and my boy Jalen. Shout out to my boy Stunner. We were screaming the whole game like, "Yo, Terry's wide open in the middle of the field. Terry's wide open on the go route."
You were trying to act like AJ was strapping him.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was not strapping him. The quarterback was strapping him. Like, the quarterback was trying. Dallas, Washington, and the Seahawks are going to be the wild cards. Great dubs. Secondary and D-line balling. By the way, what up? Shouts out to you. What's going on, Brandon? What's going on, man? My guy was talking to me. He wants to start a channel soon, too, man. You got to get it going. The chat is lit. Hell yeah. You know the chat be lit after wins, bro. After we win games, y'all pull up in this joint, bro. Everybody be just wants to. Hell yeah. They be happy. Like, after we lose, they be depressing and shit in this joint. Everybody's in here fighting and cussing each other out. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck this guy. Fuck you. Your opinion's stupid. Like, we in this joint. There be Cowboy fans in this joint. Be all type of people, man. He gets it done. Another sub 150 passing game and bailed out by the D, but winning in Moxie matter if that's what it takes to get it done. Yep, but we're about to start playing a better part of our schedule. That Sean Taylor statue is fire. Is that fire? Is that a fire emoji?
I think he's joking.
Oh, he's definitely trolling. Hell yeah, and he spelled Sean wrong, so it gotta be a troll. It gotta be a troll. That shit looks like.
I do want to hear what the family got to say.
I do. Yeah, I got to. Did you go to the game? Yes, sir. I went to the game. I got there right at kickoff, and I didn't sit. No one sat in their seat the whole game. We stood the whole entire game because the seats were drenched. It was cold. It was rainy. But it was a good time. It was lit. The crowd was lit. I think we finally outnumbered a fan base at the stadium. There was more burgundy and gold than there were dumbass Falcons fans there. But I almost had a damn panic attack watching that fourth quarter and watching that last drive. When I post the vlog tomorrow, y'all gonna see how hyped and how pessimistic I was getting. I was in that joint. Oh, they're gonna fucking lose. It's gonna be 20-19. I was doing all the shit that I was all there the same Washington team I've been watching my whole life. It's nice to see us win games that we normally wouldn't. I hope all y'all's Thanksgiving was wonderful and tasty. My Thanksgiving was great, man. How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, my Thanksgiving was amazing.
It was good.
I had like 3 days of leftovers, 2 days of leftovers.
Hell yeah! What was your best? What's your favorite side on Thanksgiving?
Mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese is
Easy.
the one. Mac and
Easy.
cheese is the one.
Easy.
I was a little concerned at first, because I ate Thanksgiving with some whites, so I didn't know how the mac and cheese was going smack, but it was good. My man Jeff killed it though. He killed that joint. My man, shout out to Jeff Basham, and shout out to the Bashams for hosting me on Thanksgiving, man. That joint was really good. But mac and cheese, you can't go wrong with the mac and cheese on Thanksgiving, bro. Don't be cooking with Kraft and putting Kraft singles on your mac and cheese though. And that joint,
I like the ham too.
Oh, ham's the goat. I'm not a turkey person. I think turkey's overrated as hell.
I gotta get the hot sauce for that.
Yeah, turkey. I like fried turkey, but turkey.
Turkey.
Of course, oh yeah, Jamaican. Oh yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm about to say, like, is y'all like you're Jamaican? So is y'all spread different than a normal Thanksgiving spread?
We put some Jamaican food in there, some curry and shit.
Okay,
it'd be the same food.
Be the same shit.
So we just jerk it up sometimes.
What kind? How about desserts? Like, what kind of dessert food?
Oh, we ain't doing no desserts.
No desserts.
We be full off the main.
No banana pudding, no nothing else, none of that type of shit. Okay, what are the chances we finish 11-6? Oh, shout out to Commander Central, by the way. Y'all subbed them up, by the way. We got 192 in the chat right now. Make sure y'all smash that like button. The chances we finish 11-6. We have 5 games left. That would mean we go 4-1 in our last 5. I don't think that there's a very high chance, but I won't say it's impossible because our defense is playing at a level that it can stop everyone. And I'm thinking of that last. Let me see. I'm thinking of that. I like that jacket that Pop has on. My man, Pop Smoke. Y'all brought Pop Smoke back to life with my boy Troy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a jacket dude, right? This man, I'm talking in the summertime. This man Troy is in the house with a North Face on, with a bubble coat. You think my man from New York out this joint?
Jacket 24/7, bro.
Hell yeah, man. This man always cold and shit, but. Definitely, man. But 11-6, I think 10-7 is the number we're shooting for. I think 9 is the minimum that we can make the playoffs. 10 is very possible if we take care of business versus the Giants. If we can win our next 3 week of position. Let's take it a week at a time, though. Let's enjoy it, bro, because wins come few and far between here. The 49ers game's on Christmas Eve. Hell yeah, we play at Levi Stadium. The most expensive ticket in the league right now is Levi Stadium, which is weird to me. I would think it'd be SoFi in LA or something, but yeah, I'm a Packers fan tonight. You gotta love Old Faithful art. Hey, I don't think the Eagles game really affects us, but sure, they could lose. We're not really in the conversation to catch up to the Eagles, but it'll be nice to see them lose games. I'd like to see them look vulnerable going into the playoffs because they started the season looking unbeatable, and right now they got a lot of chinks in the armor. We exposed them. The Colts exposed them and should have beat them last week. They went out and signed Linval Joseph and Ndamukong Suh to add to the D-line, so they're clearly seeing that there's some issues they got to work out. The NFC just looks open. The Vikings, the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Niners. It feels like whoever gets hot the latest can win this shit. Like, it's not the AFC where there's Mahomes and Allen. Like, the AFC, they have some titans over there. They got some real juggernaut quarterback player teams over there. Like, anybody who thought and don't sleep on the Dolphins, bro. Tua hasn't lost a start yet,
they
bro.
might be one of the most dangerous teams.
Yeah, bro. His receiving core is a track team, and he's accurate. He processes well. He knows where he's going with the ball every play. I told y'all when he got drafted, that boy is left-handed Drew Brees, bro. And people looked at me like, oh, no. His flaw was that he was injury prone. If he could stay on the field, if he didn't get concussed, they probably have the best record in the league. That man hasn't lost a start yet, man. He hasn't lost a start. And then you can't forget about teams like the Bengals or like if the Chargers get in.
Without Chase is big.
Jamar Chase, hell yeah. Shout out to Jamar Chase being out though, because T. Higgins, I got him starting in fantasy, and he is eating for me right now. I'm the number 2 team in my fantasy league right now. Yeah, man. It be like that sometimes, bro. It be like that. If the Cardinals stick it up, any chance we go after Kyler? Kyler is a name that may be available in the off. They may blow that shit up in Arizona. Kingsbury may be gone.
Even after the signing?
Yeah, even after the signing, they may. Well, for sure, the coach is probably going to go. They'll probably try to keep it with the quarterback, but Kyler's kind of a dick. Like, yeah, hell yeah. Kyler just wants to play Warzone, bro. Kyler be on your shit, bro. He just wants to play duty.
He be out there playing video game type football.
Hell yeah, and he just wants to play Call of Duty and shit. We need to take a massive shit on the Giants next week. Big Money Sonny, it would be great, man. I have my pause though, because Daniel Jones was good, Liam. Daniel Jones cooks us, bro. Drafting Will Levis with a minor trade up will be the dream scenario. Listen, I want a quarterback in the 2023 draft, but I don't think Will Levis is him, bro. I think Will Levis, for everybody who doesn't like Carson Wentz, I think Will Levis is Carson Wentz with mobility. So Carson Wentz before the ACL tear, and I don't think we want to draft Carson Wentz here. I think he has a chance to hit. I think if we can't get into the conversation for like a Bryce Young type guy in this class, or I'll take the tools and the traits of Anthony Richardson from Florida. 2024, if we wait till 2024, the guy is Caleb Williams, bro. The DMV's own. He's probably about to win the Heisman. He's out there doing things at USC right now. He's my favorite college quarterback that I've watched in a long time. He's going to be an absolute superstar. We're never going to be bad enough to pick top 2 in the drafts, but if we're going to make a serious trade up in the next couple years, that's the guy. I would do that. Can you please stop bashing Heinicke? I'm not bashing him. I'm keeping it real, Lawrence. Shout out to Lawrence on the West Coast, by the way, holding it down. I'm not bashing him. I'm keeping it a buck. You know I'm going to keep things objective over here. A win is a win. I want my team to win, but I'm also going to call it how I see it. And we're about to play better teams, so we cannot expect the same formula to be sustained every week when you're playing against better opponents, man. It was a really good game. It was ugly as shit outside. Sierra sucking the life out of Russ. The streets are undefeated.
They arguing in this anything.
Hey, they gotta have something going on because Russ don't got the juice no more. Maybe she went back. Maybe she playing Future at the crib, bro. I don't know what it is, but Russ don't look like Russell Wilson at all.
For one time, I feel bad for Russ for whatever reason.
Why?
I have no idea. He doesn't seem like himself.
I don't feel bad for him because fuck him. We tried to get him this offseason. He said, nah. He said, no. He said, I'm not dropping the trade clause for Washington. That don't hurt my soul. But it turns out that we got saved. But I don't know. He might be doing better here. He might be doing better here for real. It's real. His family selling them. Imagine we spent 5 first-round picks to get Wilson like Snyder wanted to. Glad Russ declined that offer and saved us. Who knows? It could have been different here. But I think that we need to stay away from trying to get other teams' quarterbacks. I think we need to stop playing the retread game. In typical Washington fashion, I can see us going to go get Jimmy Garoppolo or Derek Carr in the offseason. I don't want us to do either of those things, but it feels like a very Ron Rivera and Washington thing to do. But I want a young quarterback or just fuck it. Roll with Heinicke and Howe for another season because I'm not trying to bring somebody else's trash over here. Derek Forrest looks like Vinny from Naughty by Night. Hey, I can see it. That and Lil B, the bass guy. I can see it for sure. Don't worry, Taco. Dak will let you down. Taco in here talking that Dallas shit. What's good, Alex? Taco is a Dallas fan. He always comes in here and trolls us, calls us the dead skins and shit, even though I don't know who that is.
Skins, man.
Hey, man, I don't know who they are, man. I'm a commander. Left hand up.
You look like y'all got my Redskins jersey on. I should have put that shit on.
Hey, I just had my Redskins shirt on yesterday. I don't got no problem with it. That shit just dead though, man. I definitely don't think he's the answer, but can you quit? I don't bash him every week, man. Listen, guys. I'm not bashing him. I am objective. I don't care who the quarterback is. If he plays good, I'm gonna say he played good. If he plays bad, for every player on the roster, I'm gonna do it. For Chase Young, for Montez Sweat, for Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Ron Rivera, anybody that I don't feel is performing, I'm going to call it. Win or lose. I'm happy. We're doing well right now. We're in the playoff picture. We're currently the 7th seed in the NFC. But if I feel like somebody's playing like shit, I have to. I feel like it is my duty as a fan to keep it real because I'm not the media. I don't have to posture for these players. What's good, Dylan? Shout out to you for the $4.99 super. He said if the season ended today, we'd be playing the Vikings, Giants versus Niners, and Dallas versus Tampa in the playoff. That would be great. We get our guy Kirk Cousins in the first round. We get to go up to Minnesota and avenge them because we outplayed them for 3.5 quarters when they came to Washington. And then Heinicke, Ron Rivera, and Scott Turner absolutely blew it in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you again for the super. I know Eddie in here. Happy as shit. Yes, please defend Taylor. Cowboys Super Bowl. Man, y'all motherfuckers say y'all going to the Super Bowl. It's always y'all year. It's always y'all year. And y'all are good. It's crazy. Y'all have been built to contend for a Super Bowl for half of the last decade. And you just find a way to not do it.
So they're actually failing.
Yeah, y'all are failing. Y'all are an actual disappointment. And y'all managed to still come back and say it's your year after year. It's y'all. Y'all are playing good right now. Y'all looked good on Thanksgiving. You got your boy Dak back. It probably wasn't the best day for Jerry Jones, who got caught in a picture. But I don't want to touch on the Jerry Jones thing for too long, but I will say, is it surprising to y'all that an 80-something-year-old white dude was in a picture like protested against black people segregating the school? Like, what did we expect Jerry Jones to be pictured doing 65 years ago? Like what do we expect? You know what I'm saying? That's as far as I'll go into it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to get demonetized and I'm not trying to get into politics on this joint. But of course, Jerry Jones' white ass was in that picture out here arguing against segregation. Hey, relax, enjoy the show. B-Rob and Gibby care. Hey, they balling right now. I would like to see more from Gibson, though. I would like to see more from Gibson, and he made a couple throws. He missed a few too, though. He left point. Him and Ron left point. Ronald Rivera, love you, guy. The time management thing, y'all gotta fire your analytics guy, and y'all gotta fucking bring me on, bro. Let me hold the challenge flag that you should have thrown when Mariota's knee hit the ground today, and let me call the timeouts because we do not understand. It's either we try to take the timeouts home with us or we call them too soon. Ron, you've been coaching for 12 years, my guy. Let's get it together. But we're not going to harp on the negative for too long. But one more negative I want to point out. Joey Sly, you've been hot lately. You've been killing it. My guy, don't miss fucking extra points. That's not your first extra point you missed this year. I understand they moved extra points back, so it's kind of like a short field goal now. Those are fucking layups. That's the layup line of the NFL. Don't miss layups in basketball game. As soon as I seen that he missed the extra point, I was sitting here like, oh shit. That 1 point is going to be what fucking causes us the fucking game. And then lo and behold, the Falcons are driving for the win to go up 2019. And Kendall Fuller catches a pick, and who made the play happen? Deron Payne made the play happen. He tipped it in the air, tip drill. Kendall Fuller got under it. I had to wait for the replay because, like I said, the scorned Washington fan in me, I have to check the field for flags when we do something good, and I have to check the replay to make sure that shit stands every time that we do something. Kendall Fuller starts every year, the first half of the year. He doesn't get going to November. September and October, he has to get his legs under him. He looks pretty bad, but he's looked great. He had a pick 6 last week, and he has the game-sealing interception.
He'd be better at safety.
He might be, but I think we got a good thing going with our safety group with Curl and Derek Forrest right now. Definitely. Eagles Super Bowl, good luck with that. The Super Bowl ain't even going to come out the NFC East. But I don't know. We'll see. Y'all look better than the Giants. Go Cowboys, Super Bowl. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see next week.
Look better than the Giants right now.
We'll see them next week. We can knock the Giants right out the playoff picture next week. Some people thought we should have let the Falcons score on the. That's Madden shit. That is Madden logic, bro. In Madden, I do that.
Ball down the field.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, bro. I was like, Because the person
want
next
that
to me was
stop.
like, should we let them score? I was like, I don't think we go down the field and score, bro. Our offense was anemic like the whole second half.
I had a feeling Falcons wasn't going to score, though. Their offense is horrible.
Now, when they got to the 5, I definitely was like, we fucking. I even tweeted, I was like, oh, we lost. I was like, oh, we lost. I was like, I don't care if I look stupid for this. White's giving. You need to have my turkey sometime. I'll show you a pic on Twitter later or so. Hey, I'm always open to try things. I just think turkey is just a very overrated meat, son. Oxtail. Hell yeah, oxtail is it. Oxtail is definitely it. Oh, we finally our third and final game in the black uniforms. We got a dub in them, so I'm glad to see that. I'm definitely happy to see because those uniforms are fire. We had to get one in those things. We definitely finished 11-6. I love your optimism, Eddie. It would be amazing if we did finish 11-6, but I'm not sure. What up? Got to go up to New York, shut down Danny Fumbles. We can't let him turn back into Danny Dimes because I don't know if y'all remember before last year that man was giving us work every time. He had won every time he played for last year, and then we finally got him on Thursday Night Football. Them haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we, the Commanders? Yes, sir. 10-7 feels like the number, but let's take it a week at a time. Congratulations. Hey, appreciate you, man. I'm feeling great. We're in victory mode. Once again, everything feels right in the world when we get a dub. Taco still in here. Tell left hand down on your crotch. All right, Dallas. All right, get your jokes up, Dallas. Dallas fans. I was at the game. The line to the team store was I didn't even go in there. I was like, if I get some Sean Taylor gear, I'll order that shit because them line was crazy. That shit looked like a Black Friday line. That Sean Taylor hoodie, bro. They got the hoodie with his helmet with the taped face mask on. It's black and white, and on the back it says 21 Taylor. That joint smacks. That joint like it's 120, bro. It's 120. I get the 15% discount, but yeah, that joint that's not that. It's like 100 with the discount, bro. That joint, I definitely thought it was gonna be 200. Definitely thought those Silicon Valley entrepreneurs just light money on fire at Levi's. Hell yeah, that stadium is crazy. That stadium prices is nuts. Rio, this is Carl, Cowboys fan. All respect to the command. Hey, respect to you, man. See, we can be respectful adversaries, because we're rivals, but we're families. We need a quarterback. Oh, I agree 100%. And you're not a hater for saying that. And don't let anybody tell you that. Green Bay not going to the playoffs anyway. Rodgers might be out of up there, but it might be hard to trade him because he's getting paid $50 million a year. No. Cooper Rush is like upgrade Heinicke. I'm cool. Upgrade? Why y'all? There's like the same guy. Haven't seen him enough. Yeah, exactly. If we seen him enough, he'd make the same mistake.
Cooper right now.
They're both backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to trade for Cooper Rush. The Dolphins are nice, bro. Tua is balling. They're the same guy. Cooper Rush and Taylor Heinicke, tomato. You're gonna get the same type of shit. And don't forget about the Vikings. We're not forgetting about the Vikings. They went up on Thanksgiving too, by the way. People hate Kirk. I like to see Kirk doing well. I would love to see him in a playoff game, though. It's all about Riley Leonard in 2024. Don't worry about this class. I don't know, bro. I think it's Caleb Williams, man. Caleb's the dude for me, man. Fitz magic. Yuck. We're not talking about Ryan. We're not talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick. Hey, he's a cool dude, man. You guys know he went to Harvard. They mention that shit every time they talk about it.
Harvard?
Yeah, he went to Harvard, bro. Literally every analyst that's ever called a game by him, they mention that he went to Harvard. Yeah, he's smart as shit. He went to Harvard. Alex Smith could have went to Harvard.
In his class,
Alex Smith went to he went to Utah, but he actually got into Harvard also.
He looked like somebody who would go to Harvard.
Definitely looks like someone. Oh, he's going to be the number 1 overall pick for real. No way we can make that trade up, just like Joe Burrow or Andrew Luck couldn't be traded up for. Hey, man, it's always worth a shot. But, yeah, you probably 100% right. Philly had Wentz. He stinks. Wilson, too. Yeah, but something tells me we're going to see more Wentz before the season's over. Appreciate you for the $2 super. Yeah, I think because the condition in the trade was it was 2/3, but the second third-round pick, the one for next year, is a conditional third-round pick. And if he plays 70% of snaps for us, then that third will turn into a second. Now that he missed the last 2 weeks, we can put him back in and we won't lose a second round pick. So I think at some point we will see Carson, again, to the dismay of a lot of you in here, I know y'all are gonna have a whole hissy fit when it happens, but
$20 million.
$28 million, he's definitely gonna get
to.
back on that field at some point. We need Clark Phillips from Utah, the best slot cornerback in college. I like him, but it's a slot cornerback. You can't put a priority on slot cornerback. And if we go cornerback early in the draft, I feel like it got to be Joey Porter Jr. out of Penn State or Kelly Ringo out of Georgia. Appreciate you for the $5 super.
All over again.
Hell yeah. I need an outside dog. And hopefully we can get St. Juice back next week. What up, Renan Davis? Appreciate you for the $10 super. If our QB1 takes us deep into the playoffs, what are you going to do with him? Let him go somewhere else? Just wondering. Is that QB1 you're talking about, Taylor Heinicke? No, we're going to bring him back for another low-cost deal that, like he's already on, fill it up with incentives, and have him compete with somebody, Hal, a rookie, someone else we bring in. But we're not going to sit here and go crazy and, like, give him a long-term deal, giving him like $20 million. I seen somebody suggest that, was like, yo, we should give him $20 million a year. Like, yo, relax.
No team will sign Heinicke.
Maybe not in this draft, but they got to do something, bro. And I don't want it to be Jimmy Garoppolo.
One more year because we got Wentz on one more year.
Oh no, we don't. We're good. We can get out of. We're out of Wentz's deal. Yeah. Like all his money's guaranteed this year. We can cut him with no problem at the end of the season. We're only engaged to him for this year, so we don't even have to. Yeah, I know he's probably not coming here, but a man could dream, man. Let me dream. Appreciate you, Paul, for the $5. He said, I'm a fan since 82. I did 35 inside the box. Now that I'm out, where can I get some Terry and Taylor gear? I live in Cal. Hey, first of all, shout out to you for your freedom, my guy. My guy got 10 toes outside the box. I'm glad to hear it, man. If you can go on the team site, the team Washington Commanders app, or the team site, or Fanatics, man. You can definitely get you some gear on there, bruh. Hit my DMs, bro. I'll throw you my discount code, get you 15% off, so we can get you geared up in some burgundy and gold and get you some Commanders gear. I'm glad, and not Commanders. I'm glad you out, bro. I'm glad.
Know about a Commander.
Hey, he know him now, bro. He came out. He probably came out, was like, holy shit, what the hell is a Washington Commanders, huh? Oh man, I'm just glad my man out, bro. 35 years. Woo. Hey man, I feel for you, man. W's in the chat for my guy. Definitely got to, bro. Definitely got to. Doug said the only way you'll see Wentz is if Heinicke gets hurt. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I think if he has one of these performances like the Falcons and Vikings game versus one of these better performances, once Wentz is like fully activated and cleared, they're gonna throw his ass back in as soon. Like I don't know if y'all watched the presser after the game. And they asked Ron, like, how would you describe Taylor Heinicke's performance today? He was like, it was a Taylor performance, and it really wasn't like a good, happy, jokingly way that he said that shit. So I think him and Scott are definitely, yo, real. I'm the one that mentioned you in the Washington comment. Hey, appreciate you, my boy. What's good? What's good? How we feeling today? Samantha. Oh, there's another one of the times. Samantha is definitely one of the Taylor Heinicke. Taylor has them on payroll. Taylor buys a pair of J's, the color of the team we beat every week. He definitely needs to buy bread 11s this week, and he needs to give them all to the defense and not himself. They need to all go to the defensive players this week. Get the bread 11s and cop them for your whole defensive line, secondary, and linebacker group, because they won this game for us today. Hold on. He said, wanting a slot cornerback is like me wanting a mandolin for my kitchen. Nice to have, not a must. It's a great point. It's a great point.
Don't need a slot.
Wentz is still top 5 dead or alive in my.
Thanks for the $1.99.
Hey, I appreciate the super. My man off the juice right now. We feeling good right now. He's smoking that Atlanta Falcons pack. Clearly. He's clearly smoking that Atlanta Falcons pack. All is right in the world right now. The Commanders got another win. We got our 7th win before December. For the first time since 2008. I was a teenager. I was still in high school last time. We had 7 wins before December. We had Jim Zorn as a coach, and we started the year 6-2. And in Washington fashion, we finished the year 8-8. Imagine flip-flopping like that. You go 6-2 through your first 8 and 2-6 through your next 8. Only Washington can do some shit like that.
Definitely a Washington win.
That's definitely Washington, bro. Hey, the Lakers winning games now too, bro.
Because Westbrook bought it. All it takes is for people to buy in.
He bought into coming off the bench. Bron hooping last night. Of course, Anthony Davis is fucking injured again because this mother. Yes, bro. This motherfucker. Yo, this is the most. He's like Bob Sanders from the Colts, bro. Like this motherfucker's or Jordan Reed, son. He's made of glass, bro. He's made of glass. What it do, Derek? Appreciate you, Deshaun, my guy. Your homie look like Snoop Dogg and Bones. So we got Pop Smoke. We got Snoop Dogg from Bones, bro. Hey, my man Troy getting all the.
They would have seen me with the slick hair. I definitely look like Snoop.
Hell yeah, he would have definitely been on his pimp shit. Pimp named Slickback head ass.
Dog, that's funny.
Hell yeah, bro. Only in Washington can a QB be 5-1 and object, degenerate, masochistic. Nah, you're doing too much. I'm not even gonna read the rest of that comment. I'm gonna hold you, bro. I just keep it objective, bro. Like I'm not saying that I have a problem with Taylor Heinicke. I'm not saying that I dislike Taylor Heinicke, but I'm not afraid to say that he's not playing good. But we're winning. We're winning, and that's what matters. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it a buck like I always do. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this stream because there's going to be more content on the way. I'm going to drop the vlog tomorrow. I'm going to have to bring Troy on again with me, my guy. Your first time on the show. How you feel?
I feel good, bro.
It's dope, bro.
We got to start getting our debates on here.
Hell yeah.
Going at it.
Oh, yeah. We have some very heated sports debates. Like, we're going to just have some random, like, we're talking about all types of shit. Life, other sports, women, all types of shit. We be having some crazy debates. Shit, we could talk about Love is Blind on this show.
Don't be like Zay.
Hey, don't be like Zanab. B-Rob had on the Def Jam Fight for New York hat. No bullshit. That joint big as shit. That joint was like a size 15 fitted hat. Who do you want to start at cornerback? For now, I guess Heinicke can start, 100%. But I'm not saying that he's irreplaceable. If he continues to play like he played the last couple weeks, I could see a quarterback change.
It's like Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Why would you keep him in the game over that?
Exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
Hell yeah. In 2008, you were 10. Hell yeah. 2008, I was 17 years old. I was still in high school. I didn't have children yet. You know what I'm saying? I was still wet behind the ears. I was an immature little boy. Yeah, super young. Super young.
2008, I graduated high school.
Hell yeah, 2010 I graduated. He say Will said stay on for 15 more minutes. All right, say less. Cornerback and slot corner, Porter and Clark. That'd be great. But doubling up at corner, we have other needs. We got needs on the O-line. We got and linebacker. Right, we definitely need a solid, a really good outside guy. Hell yeah, and literally you could sign.
The guys are playing good.
Hell yeah. I just don't want to ever be in a position where we got to put Danny Johnson or a nigga named Wild Goose in the game. Like I'm cool on that, bro. I don't want to put those type of. There are like 5 franchise quarterbacks in the world. The best you can ask for is steady play. No, because you can ask for better. You're allowed to ask. I'm allowed to ask for better because my entire life we've been mediocre to bad at quarterback. No, and yes, there's
5 elite
QBs, but there's more than 5. Yeah, hell yeah. There's
Lawrence,
12. There's 10 to 12 of them.
Fields proving himself.
Hell yeah. There's a lot of guys. And you can't be afraid to go after one because motherfuckers in the past didn't work. Like
you need someone you can start.
You always gotta shoot. Bo Nix, I don't know. Bo Nix been in college, it feel like, for like 6 years. I'm not sure how he'll go at the next level. Guys like him and Stetson Bennett, I don't see it working out for them at the next level. But yeah, man, we definitely got to address the position at some point. But for right now, should we keep Joey after this season? Slide the kicker? We need to draft a kicker. That's what we need to do.
I like the kicker, though.
He's cool.
He kicked him 50 times.
And he's from the area. You know what I'm saying? From Stafford. He went to Mount View. He went to Virginia Tech. But at some point, just draft a kicker. We drafted a long snapper. Draft a kicker in the 6th round. Use one of those picks on the kicker. Have your kicker for all eternity. Develop him. Grow with him. Never need another kicker again because specialists are guys that you should never be running through like we run through quarterback. Bo Nix is not that. Yeah, I wouldn't even consider that. But we should. What B-Rob did on that screen pass in the first half, that shit was beautiful. You're gonna see freaking, you're going to see on my vlog, I had a very good view. That shit happened right in front of my seats. Wild Goose sounds like a country-ass Thanksgiving meal. Hell yeah, Wild Goose. It doesn't sound like a football player. Corner in the first round. How do you feel about Holmes? He did Christian Holmes be getting this shit smoked, though, because he's fucking linebacker size playing cornerback. He has promise, but he be getting smoked. We got to let Bryce Young go. We're not going to get him. He going first. Oh, I know. We're not getting none of these motherfuckers. But one day, our day is coming. Our day is coming. We're going to have a franchise quarterback one day. But for right now, let's just keep riding the wave. Heinicke, we're playing better teams starting next week. Give me 250 yards, give me 2 or 3 touchdowns, and make less turnover-worthy plays. And let's not throw the ball to the other team multiple times, because the Giants will make you play if you start throwing that bullshit up in MetLife next week. That's all I got for you right now. 177 still in the chat. If you ain't smashed that like button, smash it. Hit subscribe on the channel. Man. We're about 135 subscribers away from 6,000 on the channel. Trying to hit that soon. Definitely trying to get to 6,000 before the end of the year. Appreciate everybody that joined. More content coming this week. Week 13, I got fine-ass Nikki Gist coming on with me Wednesday, representing the Giants for a game preview. So that should be an interesting live stream, because, you know, we ain't had a fine female on this joint on here for a minute. But, yeah, that's all I got for right now. Anything you want to say before we go, Troy?
Hey, man, smash that like button. We just won. What's wrong with y'all?
Hell yeah, smash it. Catch y'all tomorrow. Get ready for the vlog, and keep rocking with your boy. Left hand up, and hell to those Washington Commanders. Until next time, deuces.